Hello again. Hey, Fire Agate Mark here. I'm out in the backyard. This rock's been soaking for a while. I finally got the right amount of jet dry and excuse me, a little bit of bleach in there so that the wasps will stay away. And I've just decided I'm going to leave this one soaking for a while so that I could get some rocks and break off some of that excess host rock that kind of pops up periodically. And I was sitting out here this morning just kind of looking at it, breaking some rock off, and I realized this is a great opportunity to window stones. Look at that. So this, I've got a bright backdrop and you can see the stone, and then you can see that layer where the best part of the agate is. You can turn it and do this. You can do this in bright light, or you can do this outside. So you realize where you make your cut. See, this whole top this whole top lip will come off, and then you can even cut it down here and get rid of this and work this. So it's a time saver. And you can see there's a lot of different layers in there. It is still heavily layered. I made sure that if it doesn't, see, there's color popping out on the outside. If it doesn't have a strong sustain layer, then I wouldn't consider it choice to mid. If it didn't have, it looks like it may have a secondary layer down here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, there's a darker layer down below as well. That's the thing. Sometimes, see, and they're growing at different angles. This one is growing opposite of this one because the agate, as it gets deposited, it'll get pushed up and knocked over, and then it gets redeposited. That just happens. Let's see. But as far as being able to candle stones and to figure out what you're looking at, this is a great time. Yeah, there's a lot of thick layers in this one. It's easier when you're trying to determine, when you look at the chalcedony and you're trying to figure out, okay, well, what can I knock off and what can I keep? Here, I would start using the Sharpie marker and coming around here and marking this off, marking under there, and I'd start grinding away from there down. I know I could grind down there because it's clear. You can grind off all the parts without the color. And then again, this is not the right light for it. There we go. This one's heavily layered as well. This one's got a lot of ribbons of color. And it's stacked. See, even on the bottommost layers, there's good color too. So you look at that, that looks like it could come off right there. You just have to be careful of this agate and this agate. So that's one of the things. Big pieces are fun, and if you can find a big piece with a nice solid field, that's wonderful. But I like smaller pieces because they're really gratifying. They're easier to work quickly and get through. That's got a lot of layers. You can see the color popping out right there, just starting. And I'm going to try to break off some more of this excess host rock. That's why it's still soaking. It doesn't destabilize the agate. If there's a natural fracture in the agate already, the agate may come undone. That doesn't belong in there, that's junk. It's may have a small stone, but oh boy. I mean, this is usually a good formation. I love this cloudy formation. Usually this agate will be dark and produce nice colors, but it's just too small, and I don't feel comfortable selling that one. What's this bright piece of white? See, again, pretty bright colors, big beautiful bubble, but this is just going to make a small, this will take a fair amount of cutting. So all this host rock, all this chalcedony has to be cut down to there, to a flat plane, and then it's going to have to be mounted. Or I guess you could cut the clear. I don't know, I suppose. Let's see, that's the side width of my thumb. That's pretty good. Now, see, this is one of the things I start to debate, and if I ever feel like the customer might not be getting a good deal, I'll toss it, because I don't care. I'd rather that whoever's buying the agate, who did this? So, when I got this, it was labeled as high grade. Obviously, you can tell. Like, there's some beautiful little stones, but I won't sell those. They're even in that common opal layer, so it's probably going to be bright. But that would take somebody who was patient and wanted earring stones. That's not going to sell that. You can hear the construction out front. They're really going at it, tearing up the street. The critters out back don't seem to mind. That one's going to be hard to handle. I guess not. There you go. So you have a bright background. You pull your agate up in front of it, and then you check it, and you can see what can come off the stone. Oh, look at that. What can come off the stone without really getting into the agate layer? Oh, in this case, that's great. I would cut this top off right there. Yeah. And then this is just going to save you a bunch of time getting into the dark agate layers. So this is, I just wanted to show you how to candle really quickly. It's a perfect day. There's some war games going on. I think the Army and Air Force are flying planes around at each other. I'm just sitting here in the backyard grading some agate. Yeah. Alright, well, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching Mark's Minerals videos. Don't forget to check out ourminerals.net. We'll be back with more carving here soon. I'm just out in the yard. This is a nice time, favorite time of the morning to look for some special colors and see if the rock is going to break apart and see if I can get rid of some of that excess host. Alright, thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day.